And I remember this the first time, they was like, yo, cause the homie wants some dope. So I'm like, yo, we got the dope on us. And you know, we pulled out the weed.
No.
And they're like, that's not dope.
Different kind of dope.
That's not it.
Yeah, so it was crazy for us because I remember us at the time, we in New York, no nigga under 30 was fucking with dope. Like, dope was really a 45 and older type of thing.
Old nigga.
So this was the first time
and to be clear, dope is Heroine, right?
Yes.
Okay, just to be clear, whoever just...
Yo, what's happening? It's your man OG Bo Beats TV. Coming here today, another special video. What's good? What's happening, YouTube? It's your man OG Bo Beats. And man, I got another banger for you today I want to talk about, man. It involves none other than Hotboy Turk from the Cash Money Records. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite groups and cliques of all time. Recently did an interview on Drink Champs with Nori and DJ Effin, and he talked about a lot of different interesting things, a lot of things we already knew, but he broke it down a little bit more. So I want to talk about that real quick. But before I do, please make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, hit that notification bell. I'm gonna keep trying to bring y'all this kind of content, breaking it down the only way I can. So let's get right into it. So recently on the show, like yesterday, a couple days ago, whatever, Hotboy Turk made his appearance on Drink Champs. Drink Champs is really like the #1 podcast right now. So, you know, that's a big look for anybody to be on that show right now with Nori. Big shout out to Drink Champs. So basically, soon as the show starts off, it comes on with this scene with Nori talking about some of the first times he met the Hot Boys. And it was at a scene in Queens where basically somebody in the group was looking for some dope, and Nori was thinking they was talking about weed, but in reality they was talking about, you know, that hardcore dope, that heroin. So I mean, basically, you know, it's pretty known that Young Turk and BG was definitely getting busy like that. You know, as far as Wayne back in the day, I don't know if he was. I never heard about him, you know, getting down like that back in the day. I never really heard about Juvenile either, but I do know that that's something that's going around for years, so much so that it's have influenced tons and tons of people. I remember growing up in the late 90s when Cash Money was hot, and you know, some of my friends was getting involved with, you know, playing with their nose and doing certain things with different drugs, you know what I'm saying? So all based off the influence of the streets. But then when you had popular rappers like the Hot Boys also getting down, you know, it was definitely a thing that people was getting into, man. That brings me to this point from today, you know, looking at the rap game and how everybody's talking about lean. You know, at this point, it's just lean, everything. We've been dealing with this for the last probably 10 years now, where it's been mainstream and popularized. But in reality, you know, they not doing nothing different than Turk and BG was doing back in them days, because lean, you know, got those opioids in it, and it has the same effect on your body that the heroin does. Maybe not to the extent, but it definitely has some of the same effects. So I find that quite interesting, man. I mean, also he talks about how Soulja Slim basically influenced, you know, a lot of people back in the day, just like we got influenced by them. He influenced them by rapping about it and just being that guy in the hood. Everybody looked up to him. All the girls wanted to holler at him. He was always clean. He was always that dude. And this is what he was doing. So the young guys looked up to him. And, you know, that's how it happened. So he talking about they was 14, 15, 16, you know, playing with their nose, man, and start using the needle and all that kind of stuff, man. That's crazy. But this is the reality, man, of how influential music is. And just like today, with everybody talking about lean, even though we see rappers dying from it, you know what I'm saying? From Pimp C to, you know, a host of other rappers that, you know, possibly died, you know, Fredo and a few other people, man. So it's a real thing, man. So I think it's crazy how influential the music can be, and how crazy, you know, influence our kids are because of this music. So as a parent, I want to make sure that my kids is not fully raised on music, because although I love the music, it's a lot of negativity, drug use, misogyny, different things in the music, and we all know that. But like I said, you know, it's a crazy thing, man. So I'm gonna let y'all get into the rest of the video, man. Check out this clip. and he break it down pretty much, Turk that is, about how he started using it, and even talk briefly about some other rappers that he know, from being on tour, DMX and rappers like that, that was possibly using hard drugs as well. So it get deep, man, but this stuff is going on, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, stay safe. Do what you got to do out there, but, stay away from the drugs, man. It's OG Bo Beats TV. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. Holla at your boy. I'm out. Peace.
Again, and I remember me and Prodigy seeing BG, and I think you were there, but you were there, right? Okay, all right, cool.
I was tucked out, ducked out.
And I remember this the first time. They was like, yo, cause the homie wants some dope. So I'm like, yo, we got the dope on us, and we pulled out the weed.
No,
and they're like, that's not dope.
Different kind of dope.
That's not it.
Yeah, so it was crazy for us because I remember us at the time, we in New York, no nigga under 30 was fucking with dope. Dope was really a 45 and older type of thing.
Old nigga.
This was the first time.
And to be clear, dope is heroin, right?
Yes.
Just to be clear,
but these are young rich niggas. Right. Like these are young rich, and I was like, yo, I remember that. And I remember me never seeing something like that until I got to reggaeton. I'll get to that story later. Yeah. But how is that coming from New Orleans? You guys being the murder capital of the world. And then me watching videos of you, and I was watching videos of you all week, and I kept seeing you kept repeating that. You said, man, I did coke and heroin.
Yeah, I did
upper
both.
and downer.
Both.
How the hell? At
Thank
the same
God
time?
you're still here, man.
Man, it was like a fashion statement. Like, they drank syrup, they pop pills, you know what I'm saying? They rap about it, and it's cool, In New Orleans, Magnolia Slim, you know what I'm saying? God bless his soul,
People know as Soldier Slim.
They know him as Soldier Slim. Like, he had a song where he was like, snort a powder bag. At first, we was snorting powder, you know what I'm saying? Everybody tooting up, you know what I'm saying? And he say he graduated. He made a statement and graduated. You feel me? Graduated was meaning that he went from snorting coke to heroin. You know what I'm saying?
Hell of a graduation.
Yeah, it was a hell of a graduation. And then on top of that, you had the females, right, who ain't making no better, talking about they want the dope dick. You know what I'm saying? So the dope dick make a nigga go all night. So, if you're a 1 minute man, you turn into a 30-minute man. Like, that's 29 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Yeah, so, and I ain't lying, I was a 1 minute man, you feel me? Because the powder make you nut fast, you feel me? So, I'm tired of being a 1 minute man, you feel me? I gotta, give me 29 more minutes, you feel me? So, I just, I tried it, bro, at a DJ, which is like little block parties, you feel me? And, man, it felt so good. Like, this high is a high where you don't even wanna, you don't give a fuck about nothing else. You feel just that good, you feel me? Like, and the flip side, when you don't have it, you feel just that bad.
But you wasn't like nodding and shit like that.
Nah, you were living.
No, he's talking about. You talking about the heroin now, not the coke. The heroin.
The coke, we don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. We got. You know what I'm saying?
Right. This is the graduation.
When you get the heroin in you, dog, it's like you feel good, you warm, your body warm. You know what I'm saying? Your game tight. Your hustle tight. You feel me? Like your raps tight. I mean, in your mind, that's what you think. You know what I'm saying? Like. And we were young, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, we was giving the females what they wanted, so it was a lifestyle.
Like every nigga I know who fuck with lean, I always be like, yo, why you fuck with it? I just ask them, they be like, yeah, man, I could just rap better. And I'm like,
you feel good and you rap better. You think you do everything that you was doing better. In your mind, that's what you think. So that was the main reason, bro, you know what I'm saying? But not knowing that shit really like fuck you up. And when you don't have it, it's like you have 3 flus, 4 flus. Like, I don't know if y'all ever had the flu before, but it feel like 4 times worse than that. Your body hurting, your nuts hurting, you're throwing up, you're cold, you're hot, you know what I'm saying?
All you gotta do is just hit it one more time.
And all of my withdrawals happen to be in jail, so I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I used to love heroin, bro. Like, it wasn't nothing that could have took the place of that, And I was snorting at first. And eventually you graduate, another graduation. So I guess you go from high school to college, you know what I'm saying? And you start shooting.
Right.
And when you hanging with a bunch of old heads.
Oh, because you started snorting, you saying?
I snorted, yeah. I snorting first.
Okay.
So what happened was we was
first 3 minutes of drink.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever had the first 3 minutes.
It's crazy.
Nah, we gonna keep it.